What is up, my friend? My name is AJ Amix, and I'm a life coach for people who want to really achieve results fast while they're really navigating the challenges of life with ease and grace. And today I want to react to UFC 286 Embedded episode number 5. I've really been enjoying pointing out distinctions and insights of what I'm seeing from the fighters and things of that nature. So let's get into today's video because it's just been a ton of fun. Let's get this thing started.
Fight week can be a long week, staying inside a hotel. Bam Bam shows up to fight, so he's not looking to score points and stay. He's not looking to.
So here's my thoughts already. Gunnar Nelson, Barberena. I think Barberena's going to win this fight. I think he's hungry. I think he wants it. I think he has momentum behind it. And Gunnar Nelson, great fighter. I don't know why. I just don't ever foresee Gunnar Nelson being a top 5 guy in his weight class. I don't know why. There's something about his way of being that I just wouldn't put all my chips on. A highly talented guy. I just don't, for whatever reason, I just don't see it. And maybe this is why I don't think he'll ever be top 5. It's because he wants to take it to the ground. He wants to finish the fight. And he's not like Islam Makhachev, a Khabib, who's, I don't know, just like a freak of nature who has the Sambo wrestling, who's going to be able to take you down, hold you down. This is different. I don't know. I just think those guys are like levels above like Gunnar Nelson's ability to take somebody down. And I get look, they're not even the same weight class. It's not my point. It's not my point. My point is, I think Barberena is willing to go in different places than the fight. And Gunnar Nelson is very not one dimensional. He's a great fighter. I'm not taking away from it. I just think his mindset is his focus is very this. And it seems like those that are in the top 5, they're very much this is a different approach, a different way of relating, I don't know, to the fight game. That's kind of my thoughts here.
I feel great. I had the UFC PI every single day, working on my knee to get me back into good shape. I'm loving the feel. I think I'm getting energy from being in the UK and being on a massive card like this, which is something I've really wanted.
She seems like she wants to fight.
Watching the first 2 London cards, I was barely able to walk at that point from my ACL, so I knew that I had to be on this card.
Oh, it was great. She threw that left leg up, which we've been working, to be fair. And smoked me with it. My hands weren't up, and that's kind of what we're expecting here. So, yeah. She's always hit hard.
She kicks him in the head or in the face and did it hurt? Yeah, of course it hurt. He was getting kicked in the face.
My main gig, clock cleaner, master clock cleaner. And Saturday night, be cleaning that Gunnar clock.
I don't know. It's going to be an interesting fight. As I compare their ways of being, is he really ready for the wrestling? I'm not 100% certain if he's ready for the wrestling yet. It's going to be interesting. If he can keep the fight standing, I think he's going to do well. He's going to be in his world. I guess this is a typical striker grappler kind of matchup. Gunnar Nelson gets him down. I'm still not even convinced Gunnar's going to win it because I just don't feel like, I don't know, I just don't feel like he wants it as bad as Barberena does. I don't know. It's just my take. I feel like maybe Barberena wants it more. He's hungrier for it. He's more passionate. Maybe not hungry, but he's more passionate about it. Oh, press conference. I love the press conference.
Ari, when you hear that, I'm curious about the last fight. Do you think it was a mistake you made or a bit of skill that he did that won that fight?
No, I don't think that. I think there's no such thing as a mistake. It was, a learning experience, an oversight by myself. But
okay, so here's the thing. It was a mistake. Why would he say it wasn't a mistake? What the fuck? It's an oversight? It's an oversight. It can Kamaru Usman not admit to himself, yeah, I humbly made a mistake. It's okay to make mistakes in life. It's how we learn. He said it was an oversight. An oversight would be yeah, I made a mistake and it cost me the fight. Why does he believe in his mind that he has to uphold this perfectionist identity? It's almost like it's a persona. It's what I would call bullshit, where it's not real. It's It's a persona. It's something that he learns. Like, I got to be the perfectionist to get all this love, to get all this approval. Like, it's fucking bullshit, right? Like, one of the things that I teach all of my clients is like, you cannot be authentic until you're willing to be inauthentic. Like, you have nothing to prove, Kamaru Usman. Like, you're okay just to be you. You're going to be loved. You're going to be liked. You're going to be accepted. And if you're not, who gives a fuck? Like, you can still be there for yourself. You don't have to play this persona of like, it wasn't a mistake. It was an oversight. Absolute bullshit. I really do not like this. And again, part of the beingness of being human is we play personas, but it's like, it's okay to be like, if you're consciously choosing it rather than like it doing you. And this idea of being the perfectionist who doesn't make mistakes. No. Not a good look, my friend. And it does not serve one's personal power, their confidence, their certainty at all.
Like that, we get back on the horse and do what greatness requires.
Like, even doing what greatness requires. Like, all of this from Kamaru Usman, in my opinion, right now, is absolute just a persona. Like, playing a character, but pretending to be a character that you don't even pretend that you are. Not taking away from his fighting. I'm just talking about his way of being at the press conference right now. To me right now, this is absolute just persona bullshit. Persona bullshit. That's what I'm calling it.
Leon as well. A lot of talk about the altitude in the rematch. You're back at home now on UK soil. You feel like it's going to be a completely different fight because of that?
100% technically, and like I said...
Here's one thing I will say about Leon. There's no persona. Like, the Rocky thing is a real thing for him. The Rocky culture is a real thing for him. Him being like this underdog who's fighting against the odds is a real fucking thing for him. It's not a persona. It's not a play. It's not pretend. Like, it's him being him. And that is actually one thing that I really admire and respect about him.
Unfortunately, because of all of your great performances, you're now in a co-main event in a pay-per-view.
I'm just too good, you know. That's why I'm going too fast, bro.
Question for Justin Gaethje. What type of fight are you expecting from Rafael?
He's the perfect dance partner. It's exactly what I dream of when I dream of stepping in there.
So based upon what I can see currently, just between Justin's energy and Fiziv's energy, Justin's going to take him to deep waters, potentially. Well, he's going to take him to deep waters. Like, not potentially. That's going to happen. Fiziv may be drowned. Like, I know he's ready for it, but I don't know if he's really ready for the depths. To be held underwater, water until he can't breathe. So I'm excited to get into these face-offs and see how this is going to play out.
We're going to stare these folks off. Don't forget ceremonial weigh-ins tomorrow.
So Fiziv is fucking game. Like, he's ready to play. He's ready for deep waters. Justin's ready for deep. This is going to be interesting. I talked about this, I think, in the UFC 286 embedded episode 3 kind of reaction video. The distinction between relating to this fight specifically, Gaethje versus Fiziv. Gaethje potentially relating to it as darkness, Fiziv relating to the deep waters as lightness. And spiritually speaking, lightness always triumphing over darkness, like light casting out darkness. We saw this play out with Michael Chandler and Justin Gaethje. Chandler ended up winning that fight. So I think here it's like, it's going to just be interesting to see, like, if this philosophy is going to hold up. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. This is so interesting. There's a part of me that's like, I don't know. I think Justin's going to take Fiziv to a level of deepness where maybe his playfulness is just going to run out, potentially. Then on the other side of that, I could see how Fiziv can stay light and play through all of this. And I'm not 100% clear on how that fight's going to play out. It's going to be a fun way to figure out how that is going to play out. It's interesting. Like, this is interesting to me. Part of me feels like, you know, I talked about this in one of the reaction videos. Body keeps the score. I'm just wondering, like, is Kamaru Usman's body, like, unconsciously, like, afraid here? I know he's, like, consciously he's not afraid. But I'm asking a different question. I'm asking is his body, his unconscious body. Like, just look. Like, it feels like there's this reserve, and I talked about this in one of the reaction videos, and Kamaru Usman talked about even when he was in a place of discomfort with Leon Edwards when he was taking his back in the last fight that they fought, that there was a part of him that was like, that wasn't fully engaged. I forget the exact words. And I talked about how Kamaru Usman has this way of detaching himself energetically, spiritually, and like maybe playing in his brain where he's in the land of concept rather than like being fully like in flow, involved, and like instinctually moving and flowing with the spirit, you know? And maybe this plays out because of his persona of trying to be the perfectionist. And so the way that he plays it is it's a bit in the concept and a bit of the head. And maybe because Leon Edwards does not have that, and he's more like, I'm just me, you know, like I'm just me. I have nothing to, like, this is what it is. I'm just me. And so it's going to be interesting.
I sense the new confidence. The thing about that is it's not natural. You haven't built that over the years and years of you working. So you feel in love for the first time, you're feeling all these things, but it's false confidence. And it's my job to go in there and expose that on Saturday night.
I don't think so. I don't think it's false confidence for Leon Edwards. I don't. Based upon this face-off, I think Kamaru Usman, when he's speaking, it's false confidence. Like if we spot it, like if we're pointing out there and judging something, it's false confidence. There's always law of the mirror, 3 fingers pointing right back at us. And so every time I find myself judging out there, I'm like, ooh, where's this? That's false confidence. Do I have confidence? How could that be playing out in my life? It's a great awareness if we have an awareness to start looking at the law of the mirror, of like point it, we spot it, we got it, right? But it's not literal, it's like it's fractal. And so it'd be interesting. Is Kamaru Usman saying fake confidence when the reality is law of the mirror? Fake confidence? You can see it play out as a way of being in the press conference. That's fake confidence due to all this perfectionism persona bullshit playing out. And Leon Edwards is just being the underdog, the Rocky story of this. I don't know. It's just going to be interesting. That's all I got to say. So that's going to do it for this video. I've already kind of shared you my thoughts here of how this is going to play out a bit. I'm going to do another reaction video once they release the last episode here in this embedded series. And then I'll kind of make my final predictions. Maybe I'll be right, maybe I'll be wrong. So if you're getting value from these videos, if you're just enjoying these videos, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in another video. Peace.